Alright, I am in, and today I'm going to be playing some solo Rust. So I've joined this server like 2 days after wipe. My plan for this wipe, I want to build up here in this north area by large. I did like a middle of the map wipe last video, and I kind of missed the sea. I like just having somewhere I can go for guaranteed PvP like rig. This should be fun. I cooked up my own base design, so you guys are gonna have to tell me if it's actually passable or not, but I think it's pretty good. And I have a good amount of time ahead of me to play this wipe. It is a bi-weekly, so the server won't be dead anytime soon. Alright, let's get a starter. And I'm on here at like 8 AM right now, so the pop isn't going to be too high right away, but it's going to slowly climb throughout the day today. There are already some big bases. This is a server that has some clans that play on it. But yeah, it's been a while since my last video, and in that time I've been working on my PvP a lot, so I'm excited to show you guys what I can do now. I would like to try and progress pretty early this wipe. Most teams should already be roaming with guns on here. I should be able to get everything I need for base defense from rig. And then all that'll be left is some big plays for endgame loot. Okay, that is probably a tower to camp me here. I need to be careful not to get roof camped right now. That would not be a good start to the day. My plan was to get a little start and head over to my base location, but something was off with this area. Okay, a little bit of armor. Ooh, that's good. I was about to say, can I get a tool? Oh, oh, he's not roof camping. Okay, he's actually just out there. He's got an M9, though. You're not going to kill me with an M9 at this range. I dare you to push me, though. Alright, so anywhere around here would be really good, because I have easy access to large. I'm going to check first, though, like up by the swamp, because if I can build within swimming range, that's always the best. Oh no, I am dead. Where do I run? Oh, he's in that base. Wait, I might not be dead. No, I'm getting roof camped though now. He's coming at me with a spear. What is wrong with you?
Dude, these guys on the roof actually suck. The kids on the roof suck.
Oh, yeah, they do. Those guys are annoying.
Hold on, no, be careful. See that shit shack? There's kids in it. There's kids in that shit shack. Kids in the shit shack, like literally behind.
Sorry, Gojo. Dude, this guy's gonna come, isn't he? Why is this guy so interested in killing me? Oh my god! That's what he was warning me about. I didn't really comprehend what he was saying by the shit shack. Oh my god, and that guy's actually pushing now. Oh, I hit him. Dude, I'm getting AK'd? You guys are so weird. Dude, like, what is this? Okay, we are not living anywhere near that base. He was shooting at me for like 5 minutes to get a bow. He even got the guy on the roof with AK because he was losing the fight. Alright, I'm gonna remember that name. GUC. Alright, let's get a different start. That was terrible. This wouldn't be my last encounter with this odd group, but for now, I needed to get prepared for the rest of the day. Soon, swarms of players would be logging in. I needed to be ready. Ooh, those kids are active also over there. My plan was to get a starter base and craft up extra kits so I could go for plays when more players logged in. Alright, let's get this base down. I think I might do it right over here somewhere. Oh, like right down in here is such a cool little spot. I'm gonna put it right here. Sorry to let you guys down. No cool base for the starter. You know, I saw they're about to add snapping, so when I place this TC, it would like snap into the corner. That's gonna be an amazing change. I'm gonna love that. I built this 2x1 as a starter so that I could blend in and hide my progression. I would live out of this base until I was ready to put down a solid main base which couldn't be pushed around. I actually like this little spot here though, right next to train yard and large. I'm gonna get a lot done from this starter. Okay, let's see, did they leave me any tools here? That'd be very nice. That base right there getting raided? I think so. Okay, if these guys have raid material, I definitely need to be a bit more careful. If I'm not cautious, that could be me. For now though, I'm gonna farm my little area up. Probably try to go train yard. See if I can make a play there. Oh, large just came out a little too soon. I'm gonna have to miss this first one probably. Large oil rig was where I wanted to go for my first big plays, but I would need a better weapon to go for a play there. So for now, I farmed my area. They just landed the mini again at their base. I think they definitely were the ones raiding, and I haven't heard any boom for a minute. Yep, right over to the raid. It's definitely that base right over there. Knowing that my closest neighbors were raiding bases made me uneasy. I needed to gear up quickly. Ooh, that is good. I am happy I did not build near this tower. They are still roof camping. The second I come back over here, I already hear it. I need to get a furnace. I could actually go run this crude. Chapter 1 is called Preparations, not just because I was getting my start, but it was early in the morning. Being on day 3 of wipe, most people wouldn't start logging in for a couple more hours. Starting early didn't leave me with many opportunities to win fights, but I would make use of these quiet hours to grind up a nice amount of supplies. So these preparations could prove to be a difference maker in my story. That is big right there. There's an airdrop right there. If I can get a gun from this airdrop, cargo's gonna take a minute to get to harbor. I might be just late on this, but if there's a fight that breaks out, I could join it after. With both cargo and an airdrop being out in my area, it was time to take my wipe to the next level. Making a play at either one of these would get me a gun which I could research. Opportunities were starting to appear. It was time to steal some loot. I see a guy, hazmat. Damn, he's gonna grab that before I get there. Maybe I can catch up though. Ooh, is there multiple? Oh, they're fighting. Perfect. No, the bear. No! Not now, bear. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, come on! I had that fight, he was running around like a clueless bot. Although I got unlucky at this fight, I still had one more great opportunity at cargo. I wouldn't lose hope yet. Oh no, there's a bow guy, really? I'm trying to go cargo, man. Ooh, there's a guy right here. No, I missed. Oh, he's so bad. Okay, we're taking this to cargo. We got revenge on that group earlier. Screw those guys. Look, they're coming over naked now. Like, these guys are such losers. Wait, I'm getting shot at. From on top of cargo, really? This guy's got an MP5 naked. These guys are not human, man. This guy had a spaz? Did I knock the MP5? I might have knocked the MP5. He would have peeked me here. Just gotta find the body. There's two more running back. I had to have knocked him then. Oh, I'm getting bolted at now. Yeah, it's time to go. Dude, they see me in here. I gotta... Like, where do I go? Okay, I knocked him. There's just not a good way to play this escape. If I run that way, they could see me. Yeah, I just gotta swim it, I think. No way the MP5 shows up the second I get in the water, like... And a scuba! Dude, are you serious? I got in the water for 1 second to swim across. What is happening to me? Why was this random scuba guy just right there the whole time? Back-to-back demoralizing losses. Either one of these wins would have kickstarted my wipe in a great way, but both times I lost to a completely unexpected element. I had been robbed. As much as I would like to say things quickly got better, my next fight would prove to be equally ridiculous. Really? He's got nades? No, he's right here. Dude, he's got more nades! Like, what is with these weirdos on this server, man? Ah, that is so frustrating. I just need something to get my start today. Literally just anything, man, please. Just a P2, it would have been beautiful. Oh yeah, they're fighting somebody out there. Oh yeah, right here even. Oh, they're all right there. I'm just a homeless. No ammo. God, they're so bad. This has got to be the guys that live on that hill that I've been PvPing with. I need to go back. One of them's full dead. The pig is blocking my path. Of course, they just ran from the fight. Dude, can this pig... Yep, they're running right back to that base. It's 100% them. And they just run. They're not going to fight it. Damn. Ooh, whoa. Okay, whoa. That was a good crate. I need the large battery. A DB's actually a good weapon. Okay, that's something. That's finally something. Alright, I get this researched, and now I have a weapon I can bring to rig. Kinda want to take my newfound weapon over to our good friends on the hill. See if maybe I can make a little play. They seem to like kind of be active and like running around doing things. So there's definitely a chance I catch one of them. Let's do it. Let's just see what I can do. After all the ridiculous deaths I suffered from this group, I wanted some revenge. Dude, look at them. They're always just sitting out in front of their base by those turrets there. It's like a better version of roof camping because you can kill somebody and then run over to loot them even faster. Oh, one of them left. Where's he going? If it turns nighttime, they can't roof camp me. Where the hell did he go? Jesus. Alright, I did it. I made a play against them. It's nighttime, I should be able to get away without getting roof camped. Let's go. Finally, man. Okay, now I just gotta get a tier 2 and we can research this and start crafting. That was good. Ooh. Oh, he had cards. No way he had cards. I'm gonna depot those and run it later. My plan now was to craft a tier 2 workbench and start roaming with my newly acquired P2. All I needed for this was a bit more scrap, so I got back to farming. What the hell? Where did this guy with the P2 come from, man? Oh no, the scientist is pushing me. Dude, I didn't have 2 shots! No! Dude, come on! Please tell me I can get back before this guy gets there and steals my shit. Oh no, somebody is here. There's no way he ran right back. Oh! I caught him anyways. Okay. You guys got a pumpy. Oh my god, dude. No. Dude, the scuba. It's everything I need. These random 2 nakeds gave me the scuba sets I desperately needed so that I could start going to large oil rig. Plus a ton of great loot. Oh my god, dude. No way they just have all this. They just did pump quest and recycled. But they bought so much scuba, I needed that to go rig. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a recycle run. It'll be enough to get that final scrap I'm needing for my tier 2. Alright, let's make this tier 2. With my tier 2 crafted, I can now start roaming P2 and setting my sights on bigger plays. Wait, there's a guy up there. Oh, he's coming right for me. There we go. Oh my god. Jackie! Dude, I finally got my chance, man. Let's go. Oh, I needed something like this, man. That feels so good. I got some real kits now. Alright, I made it. Let's go. Ooh, and large respawned. That must have just happened. Okay, let's take a semi-kit over. On my first rig run, I wasn't too concerned with finding a huge win. My goal was to simply farm up a good supply of components and hide them in a backpack. Then, I would gamble my kit on a big win if other players showed up. But this is rig, and before I could farm much at all, a large team arrived. Okay, door's not glitched open. Oh no. That tug was not there. That tug was not there. Yep, they're swimming on now. That tug is so dangerous. This could be like 5 guys. Dude, there's so many. SKS, DB, Semi. They're taking their time here. MP5 also? Okay, there's at least 3 then. MP5, Semi, SKS. I didn't think they'd aggro on me that fast, damn. Ah, man, they are just playing it so well. I don't have a good enough gun. I need a Tommy at least. Almost, man. I had a couple close calls there. Almost got them. All right, we're coming back next rig. I think it is time to move out of the 2x1. I'm going to find a spot to put down the main base now. If I build right there, it's a great spot, so I might just do that. And because I'm like right on the border there, it'll be so hard to put up a raid base. Like you have to do it in the water back here or there or there. For me to move into my main base, I would need some more farm, but the server was now fully awake. Anytime I left my base, I would need to be ready for fights. Okay, crossbow? That is not crossbow. Well, I would take that actually. That's a good research also. Researching this Tommy was huge for future oil rig runs. It is one of the best weapons for close fights, and since I live next to train yard, I could easily acquire the SMG bodies needed to craft it from the blue card room. Alright, there we go. That is good. Our first like real gun researched. That's gonna be so much better for rig also. I was getting a little distracted though. My current objective was still to build my main base. All of this progress would go to waste if I got raided right now. Oh, I need this. Oh my god, this scuba, man. Alright, looking good. I'll go TC back there for now. I will explain my base design as we progress to later stages of it, but for now, it starts off as a triangle core. It is a small place to live out of, but the plan is to eventually move into a 3rd floor open core above this. The only problem is, expanding any further would require much more farm, and just as I was about to get back to work, my area became a war zone. What the hell? Who's getting HV'd? Dude. What is going on outside? Oh my god, are they getting raided up on the swamp? I can't tell if it's the swamp though or a different base right over there. No, that's the swamp. Oh yes, that is so good for me. They were the biggest threat to me. As excited as I was about my biggest threat being taken out, what I didn't take into consideration was how long this would take. The raid would end up going on for over an hour, and the raid base was right next to my base. If I gave these raiders even the slightest hint that I had loot in here, then they could easily raid my starter. And I had yet to move all my best loot over, so I had no choice other than to wait this out. Alright. It's been a good hour since they started that raid. I think it's finally over though. And I mean the entire time I was just AFK in here because look. Their raid base is right there. Now that I was back to playing, I noticed that large oil rig was out, so I grabbed a Tommy kit and headed over to try and make a big play. No way, he's just running down here now. I don't know, they called it and ran lower floors. That's just weird. Not the best run ever, and it was getting pretty late. I decided I would redeem myself on rig tomorrow, but for now, I needed to finish moving my loot over to the main base so that I could log off secured. I just needed to not get distracted. Alright, I'm gonna move all my items. Ooh, screw it, I'm checking this out. I'm in such a bad spot. Dude, where? Okay, there's actually 3 of them. Can I wall? Oh. No wall, okay. Really? Really? Okay, there we go. Where's the gun? It's my semi. Did he have a respawn base over here? Because I swear I just saw him on the backside there. I don't even know, man. Although I wasted some stuff trying to fight these guys, I did get all my best loot moved over to my main base. And it was getting late, so I decided to end things for day 1 here. Dude, that is crazy. That's actually so pay to win. Alright, well, it was still a really good day 1. I've had a lot of losses today, and I struggled a ton, but we still got a lot done also. If I get offline, I'm going to be really sad. I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright, everyone. It's day 2. We're not rated. Waking up to an unrated base was great. On day 2, I planned to go crazy. I wanted to finish my main base and redeem myself on rig. Maybe even try to win some AKs. Remember, this base is my own custom design, so I was invested in finishing this quickly so that I could see how it performed at its best during a raid defense. Looks like my 1x2 didn't get raided either, actually. So we're in a good spot here then. Alright, well, I'm gonna start the day with some node runs. I'm gonna take the Jackie out and just farm this area. Okay, this one has to go. This is like TC grief range. Like, you cannot just build like that next to a base. He might have keycards though, that's big. Yes, he did. Let's go, that was so worth it. We're bed, okay. Supply signal. Get the red card for rig, actually, that's big. That's good for swimming over there. Okay, we get some good items from this. I might swim out to rig right now, call in the airdrop, loot the blue card room, because they probably didn't do that. I mean, not many people do that on large. Probably farm up a bunch of crude. I mean, it wouldn't be bad right now. Dude, they didn't even loot a lot of stuff. Ooh, they left a scuba set. That's actually big for me. Oh, they did loot this. No. Oh, no. The rat started already? Okay, I'm probably just gonna have to swim off and then come back on to grab the airdrop. Okay, it's right here. That's perfect. Ooh, that is not bad. That was well worth coming back for. All this farming was great, but it would go to waste if I got raided while my base was still weak, so it was time to make some upgrades. Alright, building time, let's go. I was now constructing the shell of my base. This would become my playground that would allow me to run circles around raiders in the case of an online raid. With a variety of peaks, I could go from angle to angle, taking shots at raiders without exposing myself to people outside. This space is a solo's best friend and actually gives you a fighting chance during a defense. It would later be secured with auto turrets to prevent raiders from moving around while I have complete mobility. But for now, it would be half finished as I still needed much more components and resources to complete it. Alright, we're good. The shell is finished. With a lot of my farming and building done for the day, it was time to shift focus over to making some big plays. I now had everything in place to begin hunting for higher tier loot. Alright, base is looking good now. Ah, dude, I should have had 3 people the second I peek. You are not Zywoo. Alright, well that didn't work out. Ooh, large is back up. I think I can do this, honestly. Bring a red card. I've gotten 2 of them. No way! He was AK? Okay, I'm gonna come back. He's gonna call. I will save you guys the long story of me trying to figure out what happened here. But for some reason, this guy activated the crate, then left without killing any of the heavy scientists. So when I came back, after being confused for a while, I decided to clear out the heavies myself and loot the crate. What was this guy doing here? Huh? Did he leave? I mean, I got an AK out of the crate. I'm happy with this. But I want to get his AK also. I just don't know where he is. Alright, I'm gonna go. Come try to spear gun me. Good luck. This thing is actually the best way to get out of rig. Yep, he is. He is waiting here with spear gun. Nice try, buddy. Alright, well I got an AK. First AK of the wipe. This was a great run for loot, but I was hungry for more action. So I began roaming my area looking for plays to make. Oh my. Why does he have all that and no weapon? Okay, I'm looking good on scrap. I'm gonna place that electrical workbench, start researching some stuff, get electric furnaces going. Getting electric furnaces was an important moment for my progression. I needed to smelt up a large supply of metal fragments so that I could completely sheet metal the shell of my base. Without my shell being sheet metal, you could blitz straight to my core before I could react and put up a proper defense. But with a sheet metal shell, I would have double the time to prepare a defense. And because my area lacked much wood, these electric furnaces were game changing. Alright, the system is set up now, which is good. That'll make my smelting so much easier. Alright, I'm gonna go on a small recycle run. I need to keep turning this stuff into scrap. I do need a lot more cameras for this wipe though. It's one thing I'm lacking. Shit. I'm going for that fight. SKS versus MP5. I mean, whoever won has a good amount of loot on them probably now. Oh, he's coming right this way. That was Tommy, though. Yep, there is more. Dude, if you hit that pumpkin. What? There's another one here? Damn, dude. I'm going back one more time. There's more. There's so many. Wait, he's not dead? If it stayed daytime for 30 seconds longer, I'd clean that entire fight up and leave with 8 guns. He's up top. Why'd he go up top? There's multiple, isn't there? There's 2 more. There's 3 more! Dude, I can't. There's too many here. This fight definitely soured my mood. I made so many great plays during all this, but because these teams had so many people, they just kept coming back. I ran back a couple more times after this, but a larger team had regained control. In the end, I found some scraps, but this fight was definitely a loss in both loot and morale. Alright, rig is back up, and I kind of want to make a computer station. So I want to start like scouting how many people I'm going to be up against before I go. Alright, I got all the codes in now. Let's see what's up. This looks like Chinook is driving around over here. Don't hear anybody. I feel like if these two are bugged standing still, then nobody can be on, right? Because that means nobody's rendered it in. Dude, I'm a genius. Alright, let's go farm this. For this large oil rig run, I was the first player on. This made it easy for me to farm up all the scientists and gather lots of useful resource. After clearing scientists, I went home to grab my red keycard that I had forgotten to call in heavies. Alright, what do we got? I need these cameras. Damn. A lot of cameras. I need those, to be honest. Nothing too good, though. Not too bad, either. Oh my god. Mini landing. No way. I cannot believe I let that aggro. I gotta lead it towards them. That's the only one that aggroed on me. There's another mini coming. Are they together? No way, it's 4 guys together. They brought 2 minis to rig. I mean, shit, is this even like... Is there literally anything I can do against this? Like, really? As much as I wanted to throw everything I had at these guys, they decided to play this fight as passive as physically possible. All 4 of them tucked together and sat on helipad. This left me practically no options to make a play. My kit was drastically weaker and I didn't have a gun for ranged fights. I decided to play an in-between option here. I snuck onto the top floor and held a position where I could pick up a free kill if any of them ever left helipad, but they were exceptionally disciplined and nobody moved an inch. In the end, this fight ended as a stalemate. I had some great loot on me that wasn't worth throwing away, and this team left me no openings to start a fight. With my morale already being low from the previous fights, I was okay with just taking a small win here. Besides, cargo was out. That would be my opportunity to go all in. And there's somebody on the beach over here. I'm just gonna leave that cargo, right? Or that harbor, but I'm gonna go to the other harbor. Maybe I could just catch fights at this harbor though. I think it's worth going over still. No way he picks the guy up. I think he looted him. This was a tough situation to be in. Although I picked one of these guys off, there seemed to be a lot more of them. With snipers sitting up top watching my every move, I didn't have a chance to push onto cargo. I needed a distraction, and it just so happened a fellow solo was about to do the unthinkable. No way. Did they try to leave and its sub is getting them? Well, they're definitely going to be distracted with that. That's my chance to move up. I think one of them dropped down in the rib and the sub started going crazy. They actually got off.
I'm sorry, bitch, but I'm just better, bro. I'm just better. I'm solo and I have all your fucking loot. What are you gonna do?
Oh, they're mad at the sub guy. Wait, what all did you steal from them? Other solo.
I got 2 bodies so far. There's still 2 bodies to loot, and I think 2 of them are alive. Get your fucking feet out of the water! This is my fucking water! Get your fucking feet out!
One left, one left.
Another one gone. How many left now, huh?
There's one left still on the dock.
That's fucking 6 dead!
How much shit you steal from them?
It's like rows of AKs. Rows of AKs.
Oh shit, I gotta go for something. This is just about to leave.
I'm about to leave. I'm gonna try one more body.
I killed the last. You're good, bro.
No fucking way!
You're
insane,
good, you're
bro.
good.
You're insane. Don't kill me in the water, please. I got a max health key going. It'll be hard.
Okay, I'm out of here with this. The guy got all the AKs and stuff. I mean, there's probably good loot still there, but I'm not sticking around for all the respawns to get back over here. Me and that other solo, man. I didn't do too much. I killed 2. But still, we just destroyed this team. Alright, well, that was big. So much. I mean, the box is already full. Damn. Following my win at cargo, I was feeling satisfied for now, so I shifted focus back over to finishing my base. One big farm run and a lot of upgrades later left a lot of my inner shell filled out. I wasn't ready to move into my 3rd floor open core just yet, but I was ready to stash my best kit up here as it was now my best area to defend from. After doing all this work, I heard some gunshots outside of train yard and went over to check it out. Where'd the MP5 go? this wasn't the MP5. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, dude. No! Why is there always more? Man, that was so much loot. What the hell? Where is that from? Oh, there's another one close. Dude, why do I keep running into like 5+ people? I often find this mid-wipe period of Rust to be the most frustrating. I had a couple big wins under my belt at this point, but I wanted much more. It was too soon to be roaming full kit, so I was still jumping at any opportunity to fight for more guns. But to escape mid-wipe pain, you need something other than one more big win. Although it's hard to realize what that is in the moment. Come on, come on, come on. Let me get up, let me swim up. Swim up. No, dude, I got pulled under. Okay, I'll swim to Arbor. No, I didn't get him. No! I lost him in the darkness for 1 second. Oh my god, I outplayed them so hard. Both of them. What the hell? Oh, dude, he's just waiting in the bush for me? Okay. I mean, they literally were just out here camping me. I was stuck in a cycle of losses that it felt like there was no escape from. I don't even know who these guys are. Do they live over here? Oh, there's 3 of them. These 2 and then the one with Tommy just ahead. Unfortunately, things were about to get worse before they got better. Dude, they live in that? The 3 of them with the Tommy. I'm gonna rate it right now. Okay, I need to win this, like, just for the morale and for loot. Like, I'm just down bad on a lot of things right now. I'm gonna wrap around from the backside and try to either kill them while they're outside their base, or catch them when they're all inside, so I can just spray them down. Problem is they have that Tommy. It's pretty good for base defense. If I can kill him and get it off him, then we're good. They're in train yard right now. No, 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 no. Go inside, yeah. Please stay inside. Just randoms in the area online also. No, 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 no. What the fuck? There's Semi? Oh. I give up, man. This is a whole different team. Just a trio out here. There's 2 trios in the area now. Just brand new. I've never seen any of these guys. That's my gun right there. How am I insta-shredded? That gun is better than any gun in the game. No way I just got all this. What? Oh, dude, and this is another P2. Yeah, whatever. The best thing to do when struggling like this is to take a break. After taking one myself, I decided to just try my best to be productive for the rest of the night. The hell? Somebody left me some stuff, okay. Oh, and I'm getting camped. Really? Wow. I'm literally back to getting excited over Prem fights, but this is actually not bad. It's actually crazy to me watching this back just how many times I lost in a row here. But soon I'm gonna explain to you guys how to get out of a rut like this when it happens. Just an invalid on that second shot, okay. Alright boys, it's about time for me to call it for the night. A little upset that I didn't progress much further than this. We were looking really good earlier today. That like streak of losses just like killed me, man. Like my motivation was so low. It's fine though. Tomorrow morning we're gonna have a fresh start and we're gonna get back into this wipe. The base is looking good. I didn't get to set up like turrets or my offline raid system yet, so I'm just gonna have to hope for the best tonight. If we can get lucky just one night though, then I'll have it ready for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Alright, I got turret. I will see you guys tomorrow. On day 3, I was going to get out of this depressing ass loss streak. There were a couple things I planned to do today. Number 1, find a winning strategy to get loot going. And number 2, finish my base already. It was time to get back on the grind. Alright guys, it's day 3. Waking up to the sound of rockets, but I'm not raided. Let's get a little check on the area though. Oh yeah, they're building up, I think. That's probably them even. There was a new group moving into my area. At first, I thought they may have been the trio I was fighting last night, but these guys were anything but a small little trio. Let's go check it out. Is this them or is it a whole new group? Let's see. AK Steven. I don't think I recognize that name. I think this might be yet another group. I've played Rust long enough to subconsciously spot what was about to happen. Something about this type of group just clicks weird in my head. I can't put it into words, but for some reason, every group that moves in next to me and plays like these guys ends up becoming my largest enemy instantly. A cycle of rivalry that could be wipe ending for either of us was about to begin. What the hell? Dude, what is this? Are these the new guys? Oh yeah, they do live here. It is the new guys. Yeah, there's submarine raiding over here. They started that right as I was farving. Wait, that naked just made a play. Oh my god.
You're getting raided next.
Good luck. As much as I would have loved to keep fighting these guys, I couldn't afford to forget about the goals I set for my day. It was time to get back to work. He had a Chucky, it was actually worth. Oh my god, what? Here's the loot, what? Okay, never mind. He's got stuff up here. Not the best, but it's something, it's something. Dude. Oh, he had a lot. What the hell? Hey, I'll take that. Bit of farm. Yeah, I'm gonna run some stone over to outpost and get some wood going. Alright, this should be good to finish out my base. I can make a tier 3 also. I'm just gonna do that now. Soon I could actually research AK and craft more. Wouldn't be bad. Alright, I'm gonna work on the base a tiny bit. I got all that wood. I think I'm gonna do some building. Build out the shooting floor. Both the shooting floor and roof of this base design were fairly simple. I had a couple elements worth mentioning though. I put some of these windows in the shooting floor, which actually ended up being super useful. They gave me a good way to view what was going on outside my base without exposing myself. I also sectioned off all of my peaks with doors, which could be good or bad depending on the scenario. But as a solo, I didn't plan on using these much during a raid defense either way. And my roof was just a basic bowl design that would mainly allow me to store a mini up here without people noticing easily. It also gave me fairly good coverage in terms of PvP. The main weakness of my base was these cliffs, which gave everyone outside a high ground advantage, which is why it was so important that my inside shell was good to fight from, and I got auto turrets up. Alright, I think this is finished. The entire shell of the base. Yeah, this is good. I'm gonna fill this out now. Okay, 2. This isn't the best spot. And they... Oh, shit. They own this base? Really? What? Oh my god, I got shot over the wall from behind. Ugh, that was the second fight with my AK kit. Just 3v1 and they have a roof camp 20 feet away from me. Is this wipe just cursed or something? Like, I don't get it. As much as my morning had been going good so far, this was a monumental loss. I only had 2 AKs, and this was the only AK that actually had enough durability to shoot a lot with. Yes, I could research my other AK and craft 2 more, but that was a very expensive option. To take the gamble and start roaming with my best kit only to lose it in its second fight was demoralizing. I needed something to turn my entire wipe around. I mentioned earlier that there is a way out of a mid-wipe pain. That way is to pivot your approach and find a new winning strategy. What worked getting you to mid-game isn't the same thing that will work getting you to end-game. My winning strategy should have been obvious. I built in this location for a reason and had barely attempted it. I needed to prioritize fighting for large oil rig. It's by far the most fair fighting ground for a solo player, and high-tier loot passes through it regularly. All I needed to do was start putting the reps in. Alright, rig has been spawned for a couple minutes, and nobody seems to be going, so I'm gonna head over. I got, like, my best kit I could find in my base. We're turning this wipe around now. It's time to win some things. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, that's good. That's so good. One dead. Oh, I just fucking popped off. Holy. What is that? Alright, we're out. Oh my god. That was a good run. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, we're doing good now. I just need to go back to rig, man. People are gonna spot that for sure. I just gotta get a turret up here. Alright, let's go. I'm actually happy we get the scope and the bolty though. It's a pretty good combo. Nothing crazy out of the crate, but I mean, just components and scrap stuff is great. Plus we got a mini out of it. Bringing this mini home quickly made me realize how important it was for me to get turrets up. Without turrets, any naked with some ladders could climb up to my roof and steal this. I also had finally built up enough components to craft the turrets needed for inside my base, so I got to work wiring everything up. Alright, that is 6 auto turrets set up. 1 shooting floor, 1 roof, 1 open core, and then 3 in the inner peaks here. Alright, we got a duo who just took heavies. I think they're both Tommy. Well, they called an airdrop also. I'm gonna swim over. There's one playing Moonpool? I cooked the jump. Oh, 5.5, man. Shit, I do have time to get back there once, though. I could try for it. I didn't hit it right. And he's actually still there. Dude, I would have had it. I would have had it, man. Of course, not every rig run would be perfect, but 1 win on rig is typically worth 3 to 5 losses. So as long as I win every once in a while, these don't matter too much. Oh my god, I almost just accidented that guy. Wait, these are the guys I was fighting on rig. Oh my god, there's 2 more pushing right here. Ah, damn it, dude. And this guy's just roof camping me. These guys at the swamp are so annoying. Like, actually. There's another new name also, Speedy. Never seen this guy. Yo, why don't you guys ever get involved in any of the PvP?
Yo, shut up, retard. Stay naked. Stay naked. Yo, are you the naked?
What's up, bro? What's up, potato? Oh, it's hi.
Hi, more like bye.
But you still want...
Alright, I'm just gonna wait for the next rig. While waiting, I got some more upgrades done to the base. At this point, I was basically ready for a defense. Most of the base had been sheet metaled, and I had almost all of my turrets up. The final piece would be getting a couple more turrets in my open core and moving all my best loot to it. And after spending some time making some upgrades, rig came back out. Yeah, it's empty. Okay, we're good. Somebody else is here. That's 3 guys. Oh, they're fighting grubs. They're fighting grubs. Ooh, an MP5. Wait, it's the EXO guys. Dude, what the hell is going on here? Okay, well, I think that's all the loot. I just don't know how the hell to get out of here. Swim away from the rig as fast as possible. Oh no, that guy in the boat might have just seen me. No way. Since this was such a big fight, people would be heading back. In order for me to have the best chances of making it home, I would have to ditch my backpack so that I could wear a diving tank. Sadly, that meant leaving a chunk of my loot behind, but I prioritized what I needed most and took the safer option here. Alright, I should be good now. I can swim home. This is a good haul. Honestly, I'm fine with this. Okay, I'm gonna tech tree an offline raid defense system and then spread out all my kits throughout the base. Alright, we got that. Alright, I have my alarm set up now. I think I can actually high-qual my core here. Let's do that. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna log off here. We got a lot done today. The struggle continued for like the first half of the day pretty much. We've only really started turning it around when I stopped just roaming and focused on oil rig instead. That's gotten me a couple good wins. Still a bit behind, honestly. I would have liked to get a bit more done today, but we had some good wins and we built up the base even more. Turrets are up. A lot of things are upgraded. Shooting floor and roof are finished. It's not bad. Like, it's not bad at all. The day could have gone worse, especially if I just continued that streak of losses that just seemed to never end. But I think we're going to end on a pretty good point here, honestly. But I do have a lot of time ahead of me still. I can play 2-3 more days, maybe even longer if I feel like it. So, wipe is nowhere near over yet. I'm going to make sure I keep this well repaired. This server has no signs of dying also. Like, it's just been max pop every single day. But yeah, I'm going to close everything up and log off up here in the open core. I'll have my raid alarm ready so I can get on in the middle of the night if I need to. I have a feeling the raid is starting to get a little more likely now, especially these offlines. And these swamp guys are questionable. Like, I don't know what they're going to do. But yeah, that's going to be it for day 3. I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright, it's day 4. I'm not rated. Let's go. Alright, rig is out, so I think I'm gonna go for that. But real quick, I want to run around my area and see what is up. Okay, so they're built up bigger now. I'm probably gonna get raided by these guys at some point today. They really don't like me from that one play where I took a couple guns from them. Like, what is this? A 5-car garage? Like, what? Oh no, they built up to my roof. They probably broke my turret and took my mini, didn't they? Yeah, these rats, dude. They came up here and HV'd it out, probably. I mean, that wouldn't have been easy. They're the only ones in this area that would have tried something like that, so I know it was them. Well, I'm gonna go run rig while it's just out like that, and then I'll do some farming. Ooh, big. Oh, in a bolt, dude. Okay, okay. Oh my. Let's go. What a run. After my morning oil rig run, I figured it was time to move into the open core. I set up 3 more turrets, then moved every good piece of loot along with my workbench up into the 3rd floor. The biggest strength of my base design now became deception. While all my best loot was up here, the bottom core is further upgraded. Raiders wouldn't think twice and would blow into this before realizing none of the loot is in there. Hopefully by this point they would run out of rockets and I could easily secure a base defense. That was the strategy of my design. And with everything now moved, I was confident I could defend a raid against just about anyone on the server. Alright, well, we are fully moved into the open core. All the loot is up here now. I brought the workbench up. The last thing to move will be the TC, but I'm not going to do that until we get more of the base upgraded. Somebody on rig? Oh yeah. Mini, 2 guys. Let's go for this. Okay. Did I just lag or what? I put myself in a pretty bad spot there though. I didn't see the guy on top of helipad. I didn't think he'd run up there. What the hell was that, dude? Oh, oh, what? What? Dude, there's just no way he had all that. And he goes for that play. I wouldn't have even shot him because he was naked. All right. I don't know where he got that from. Just randomly stumbled across that. Okay, maybe ground roams are back on the table. My luck has changed. Let me get this home first. Don't want to speak too soon. Dude. No way we just got all of this. It could have been one of these bases that decayed. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, this is it. Jeez, dude. Okay, well, I think that's all the good loot. I think the guys that killed him might live like there. So they ran back pretty fast. Or even right here, and they were going this way with the horse. Bro, he headshot me with a bow. No way. So far in my wipe, I had almost no lucky instances that got me tons of loot. The past few minutes alone had already been the most fortunate fights of my entire wipe, but it's the next few events that make what you are about to watch not even seem real. After a wipe full of ridiculous moments in a bad way, it was only fitting I would get some ridiculous moments in a good way. Okay, another decayed base? What the hell is in these boxes though? Has this been looted? Dude, it hasn't. Oh my, dude, what is up right now? Dude, I need all this. Alright, a little bit of sulfur, some scuba. What? Okay, that is a jackpot right there. Okay, that was so big. No, they looted it. What is he doing? Hello? What did they think they were gonna do there? Why would they play that like that? Dude, they had to be like wanting to quit the server. There's just no other reason to throw like that. Oh my god. I barely dodged that grenade. Okay, this morning has been very interesting. Alright, TC's in a new spot. And it's on this, like, it's on the side of the snow and the water here. There's no way somebody blows into the corner 3rd floor on the ocean side. Like, that is just not happening, I promise. If it does, like, I'll just GG on the wipe. Like, that's crazy. Alright, we can add the blinds. Yes. So you may not even notice. When I logged in this morning, I noticed my swamp neighbors had a weird 5-car garage. This could be holding some of their good loot, and since it was all stone, I could easily raid in with a battering ram. The only danger was they could come over and counter me, but I decided to try it and take that risk. I think I interacted with these guys like twice, and every time they just said, "We're gonna raid you, look how geared we are, ha ha ha." The only one who's actually done anything though, in terms of raiding, is about to be me right now, because they have not done shit to me other than take my mini. Yeah, this is like a garage slash farm. Might get the 2nd floor also here. It's a really good angle. Okay, yeah, that did break first. Holy. No way. It's all just open. Dude, they actually were storing stuff in here. I'm taking these jackies. I'm taking these components. Okay, was I hitting up here? I was. I'm gonna come back and finish that in a second. I'm gonna go depot all this though. That was actually so worth. Hello? Why is that just right in front of my face? Oh my god. Please, please. No. What about over here? Dude, it's empty. No. I noticed that rig was being taken, and at this point I didn't really need any more big rig wins, but I went over just to see what was happening. There's one dead. He just fall to his death? I think he did. Scuba kit, I will take. Wool kit, I will take. Okay, not bad. Not the best though. Dude. What do I even keep? If I get spear gun, life was fun, guys. What a win that was! Look at this. Alright, let's go. Ooh, are these guys out AK? What up? What is happening out there? I can't wall there. No! Come on. I killed so many. I almost just took a ridiculous amount of loot from the swamp group. If they didn't have respawns and a guy on roof with a bolty, this fight would have been an easy win for me. While they did manage to finally kill me here, I think I sent a fairly clear message. They were forced to finish me off with a bolty from their roof, even though they had a major numbers advantage. All the loot that I had been acquiring from Oil Rig now made me a serious threat to them. It was now a matter of how they would deal with that threat. The rest of my night on day 4 was fairly uneventful. The area grew quiet and I focused on getting some productive tasks done, sorting kits in my base, crafting extra meds and ammo, recycling at outpost, and making some final upgrades on the base. I had finally accomplished my goal of finishing this base and getting endgame loot. After failing an unimaginable amount of times trying to reach this state, it was a nice moment of reflection, but there was also a distant feeling in the back of my head. The more loot you gain in Rust, the more people want to take everything you have, and it was that time of day for me to log off and leave my base defenseless. I think I'm gonna call it there though for the night. Alright, I'm gonna log off. I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's just hope for the best here. There's a superstition among sailors that waves occur in sets of 9, with the final wave being the largest and most powerful of the set. It was only 10 minutes since I'd been logged off, and I guess that's all it takes for large groups. Of course, I had been online just 10 minutes ago. We will never know if the swamp team meant for this to be an online or an offline raid, but none of that really mattered. I had come so far through struggle this way, which is why I would never let shits like this take all my loot. Guys, I literally just logged off like 2 minutes ago and I'm getting raid alarms. It's actually happening. Right as I logged off. There's no way. There's just no way they built the raid base and started the raid this fast. That's insane. They're already in over here. I don't know what the situation is. They don't have a raid base. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. I sealed the wall there. They're just pummeling now. That does not go through. Okay, I didn't know. That was a test. Oh shit, I did it, I did it. I full sealed, I full sealed. They might have called it quits there. They might try to come up. I did not know that was open. Okay. I need to get a door for that. I just need to slow down the raiders as much as I can. They're getting countered. I need to join the fight. Holy shit, that is so open. Dude, I'm running all wood for walls, man.
Hey, good raid defense, boy. I see you. I see you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. They didn't take me seriously. Think you can raid me that easily?
You smacked them around, bro.
If you bring me 1,000 wood, I'll give you a gun, bro.
Then I died. I'm on my way, bro. You don't gotta give me shit, homie. I'll look out for you, brother.
Who do I have out there? Oh, I just dropped another one. I mean, they're getting hard countered. Oh, they're re-kitting over there, bro.
Here you go.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, bitches. How's that?
Bro, this is like my #1 supporter out here. Get him, boys! They killed him! I saw him knife him!
I hit him with the sword. Oh my god. Look at him. Look at it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Dude, with the sword. I got a recording if you want to see it.
The swamp team never returned for a round 2. In fact, the next day they had completely quit this server. I continued playing for the next 3 days. With all my challenges overcome, I spent some time enjoying the loot I had built up. After 3 days, I ran into some computer issues, and of course that is when the raiders finally came to finish me off. Although by then my story had been long completed. By the time I got back on my computer, a new solo had moved into my base location. Maybe he carried my torch into the future and held down one of the most powerful spots on the map. Alright, well it was a good run. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.